Berlin. Reuters German exports fell unexpectedly in October while vibrant domestic demand pushed up imports, narrowing its trade surplus and adding to evidence that Europe's biggest economy started the fourth quarter on a weak footing, data showed on Friday. A container ship is loaded at a terminal at the harbour in Hamburg, late March 30, 2011. REUTERSFabian BimmerFile PhotoThe German economy, which is expected to grow by more than 2% this year, is enjoying a consumerled upswing, propelled by record-high employment, rising real wages, moderate inflation and ultra-low borrowing costs. Seasonally adjusted exports edged down by 0.4% on the month while imports jumped by 1.8%, data from the Federal Statistics Office showed. The exports figure confounded expectations for a 1.0% rise while imports beat a forecast for a 1.1% increase. German industry has gone through a small roller coaster ride since the start of the summer. Economist Carsten Brzezinski said, adding that disappointing numbers had been followed by impressive rebounds. Behind the vacation and weather-driven white noise of monthly data, however, there is a clear upward trend, Brzezinski said. The export sector has once more become an important growth driver in 2017. A breakdown of unadjusted figures showed that German imports from other European Union countries surged by 10.1% while those from countries outside the bloc rose by 4.8%. The seasonally adjusted trade surplus narrowed to €19.9 billion from a upwardly revised €21.9 billion in September. The October reading was lower than the Reuters consensus forecast for €21.8 billion. Germany's wider current account surplus, which measures the flow of goods, services and investments, fell to €18.1 billion after an upwardly revised reading of €25.8 billion in September, unadjusted data showed. The trade figures followed economic data released on Thursday that showed industrial output fell unexpectedly in October, a drop economists linked to public holidays that let workers take long weekends. The weak figures came after data on Wednesday showed that industrial orders had risen unexpectedly in October, suggesting that output could bounce back in the coming months. Rising exports and business investment in equipment helped the German economy to shift into a higher gear in the third quarter. It expanded by 0.8% on the quarter, up from 0.6% in the previous 3 months. This week's industrial data show that even the German economy can have weaker moments, Brzezinski said, adding that the fourth quarter could bring a slowdown in overall growth. For 2017 as a whole, the IFO Institute predicts economic growth of 2.3%, which would translate into a calendar-adjusted expansion rate of 2.6%, the fastest pace in 6 years. Reporting by Michael Nienaber, editing by Michelle Martin, Larry King. Standards. The Thomson Reuters Trust Principles.